Not a chance. Not a chance. You young grasshoppers, pay attention, and I will show you the way today. Welcome, peasants, to episode 8 of Zilla the Grub God. I am Harvey Holmes, aka Zilla the Grub God. And if you're new here, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to you. Yes, you. Now last week, I spoiled you peasants. I allowed you to have dessert without eating any protein, any veggies, any starch. You just thought you were gonna skip the whole entire meal, didn't you? You thought you were gonna get over on old Zilla the Grub God, didn't you? Not happening. Don't fret. I know as a child, your parents made you finish what was in your plate before you got dessert. I understand. I was one of those kids. Eat veggies and get dessert, or not eat veggies and not get dessert. That was sometimes a very tough call. As many of us got older, we found that you can prepare a meal that's tasty and healthy at the same time, which is why today we have stuffed zucchini boats. If you're looking to build upon your relationship with food, but your peasanthood has been haunting you for too long, and you are tired of you and your peasant ways, I highly encourage you to subscribe to this channel. What you peasants and I will be doing today is carving out the inside of the zucchini and filling it with some delicious beef. Yes, beef. B-E-E-F. Many people do zucchini boats. There's some people who put chicken in theirs, tuna in their zucchini boats, turkey. But again, today we will be doing beef. So get your band ready, get your knife ready, get your beef ready, and let's head over to the kitchen.
We're going to start by chopping or slicing our zucchini in half lengthwise. After you have sliced your zucchini, it is time to begin the gutting process. Here, all I'm doing is creating cavities inside of the zucchini. Now, what I'm doing is taking the insides of the zucchini and I'm going to save them to cook with my beef and vegetables. If you'd like to discard of yours, that is completely up to you. Once you have removed all of your pulp from your zucchini, go ahead and take a knife and chop up your pulp. Once you have that done, go ahead and get your pan and go ahead and put some oil inside and put your beef inside the pan and begin to chop it up. Go ahead, add some salt and pepper, let it get brown for a little bit. Now once your beef has browned a little bit, go ahead, add some red onions, add some mushrooms, some red bell pepper, give that a nice stir. After you've given that a stir, go ahead, get your pulp and add that as well. Mix it together. Now we're gonna add some herbs in there, some basil, cumin, ginger, and oregano. Ooh, oh, she hot. After about 10 minutes of cooking this on high heat, we're gonna go ahead and empty our content into a bowl. So that our meat is held together well, we're gonna go ahead and add a few ingredients into the bowl. We're gonna add a 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs. After our breadcrumbs, go ahead, get you 1 egg, crack that bad boy open, add him to the bowl too. Next, grab a spoon, grab a spatula, whatever you have available, and give this a nice stir. Say cheese. Next, we're gonna add some shredded cheddar cheese into the bowl. After that, add some shredded mozzarella cheese into the bowl. And we're not done there. Add some parmesan cheese into the bowl. After you have added these 3 cheeses, take a spoon, a spatula, whatever you have available, and begin to blend this. You're gonna start to see your meat combine with your cheese, combine with your mushrooms, and your onions. Oh my gosh. After mixing that well, we're gonna grab a separate bowl to make our homemade tomato sauce. And to do that, we need ketchup, some Worcestershire sauce, pepper, salt, lemon juice, and give that a good stir. After that, we're just gonna add some balsamic vinaigrette dressing. Next, you're gonna apply this sauce to the bottom of your dish and then line your zucchini boats. After doing that, put the sauce in your zucchini boats and following, add your beef. Now, after filling your zucchini boats, we're gonna grab just a little bit of cheese and begin to sprinkle it over the top of the beef. Now here, folks, we don't wanna go crazy with the cheese, okay? I know it's tempting, I know it is. You wanna just take all of your cheese and just dump it and cover the whole 9x13. But here, you just sprinkle a little bit, as I'm doing. Oh, what the hell. Go ahead and grab some cheddar cheese and add that as well. Go ahead and stack it up there. Followed by that, we're gonna take that tomato-based sauce and pour over your zucchini boats. It's okay if you miss your boats. I know I did, but it's gonna make for a great ending, I promise you. After lining your boats, go ahead and preheat that oven to 350 degrees.
All right, peasants, so our dish is ready. What we're gonna do now is put it in the oven, AKA the bad boy over there. Now, we're gonna bake it for 35 to 40 minutes. We're gonna let that zucchini get nice and tender. After about 35 to 40 minutes, we're going to remove it from the oven and sprinkle a little bit more cheese, because again, you can never have enough cheese. And then we're gonna put it back in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until the cheese browns.
After removing it from the oven, what I like to do is just grab a fork and just give it a little fork test to see if that fork can make its way through that zucchini with ease. After doing that, I'm gonna grab some more cheese and sprinkle over the top of the zucchini boats. Before putting it back inside of the oven, remember to increase your temperature to 375 degrees and bake for 10 minutes. This is going to allow the cheese to brown. Row, row, row your boats gently out the oven. Merrily, 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 you're about to go inside my stomach. Warning! Allow your dish to cool before eating. It will be extremely hot. Now that we have our finished product, it is time for the moment of truth. We're gonna take a fork, take a knife, and we're gonna taste test it. Obviously, you can see here that the zucchini is very tender. The cheese has melted onto the beef. The vegetables have blended in mighty well. And now it is time for Grub God to sample.
Done told y'all. Let me put this down. That's it. That is all there is to it, peasants. It is a matter of acquiring your zucchini. Whether you buy it from the grocery store, pick it from your garden, pick it from your neighbor's garden. I'm not gonna tell him or her yet. Slicing that zucchini, making the cavity, filling the cavity, and then putting it in the oven after you fill it with your ground beef, a total of 2 cycles. It warms my heart to see you peasants thriving and surviving and escaping your way of peasanthood. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it that thumbs up, leave a comment, and also if you haven't already, I highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, be sure to find me on my social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Zilla the Grub Guy Facebook, Zilla the Grub Guy Instagram, and Harvey Dent 93 Snapchat. I hope you peasants learned a valuable lesson today. Do not underestimate the chop of your sensei. As always, I will see you peasants next time, and again, much love.